Okay guys, hello. Today is part 2 of my HTML tutorials. If you have not watched my first one, please do. There will be a link at the end of the video, and sources are w3schools.com. That's where I got some of this stuff from. It's a really good website. You can get web certificates here actually if you go, but they cost like $95 each. So honestly, you could still learn all this from somebody else if you wanted to. Okay, so we'll close that tab and have that open for a reason. So let's get started. Today, we'll be talking about the head element. And sorry for my mistake last time, the real reason for the head tag is the head element is a container for all the head elements. Elements inside head can include scripts, instruct the browser where to find style sheets, provide meta information, and more. Tags in the head element are title, which you saw yesterday, style, meta, and meta link, script, oh wow, no script, and last but not least, base. So we will discuss all of these in the video. So this is a pretty long video, I'm suspecting it to be. First we'll discuss the title element. So here's an example of it. And as you can see, the title has an opening and a closing tag. Opening, closing, as we discussed in the last video. Keep in mind that does not mean the name of the document. Like, if you know what I mean. For an example, like your name.html. If I put in your name.html, that's what it would show up here at the browser. And that's what I had this open for. See, it says Gamer Nation Let's Game up there. Now here's the source of my website. Look at the title. Look at what it says in between those title tags. And look at that in comparison to that. That's what that says up there. So see, now you get it. We'll keep this open though because I'm gonna use it. I'll just have this go to Google for now because we're gonna be using Google in a second. Okay, so now let's move on. Now we will talk about the base element. So an example here, the base is like that. See, there's that W3 schools I got it from. And then the base tag specifies the base URL or target for all relative URLs in the page for like images. So, and URL, just in case you don't know what that means, it means Uniform Resource Locator or a web address. So now on to the link element. I use this in my site too, for the CSS. The link element is to link things to the that HTML document like CSS or cascading style sheets. I know CSS, and if you want me to do a tutorial series on it, then I was supposed to say then, not that. Then leave it in the comments below. So here's an example. Head. And then, of course, here's the actual thing. Oh, look. Look what I did. Oh no, yeah, I did it right. Okay. But, here's a better description of it. The link tag defines the relationship between a document and an external source. The link tag is most used to link style sheets or CSS. And that's what that C is for. They didn't put cascading style sheets, but now onto the style element, which sort of after you do, well, nah, and now I think about it, that's not true, but the style element is for CSS script. For an example, it's what you can put CSS script in it. I mean, it doesn't have to be for CSS. You can put JavaScript in it right there when it says type and description. The style tag is used to define style information for an HTML document. Inside the style element, you specify how many elements you should render in a browser. But now my favorite, the meta tag. So keywords. You can add keywords about your thing. Like, see, look, right here. This is like, look, let's copy that HTML. And I got this off of, like I said, W3 Schools, and that's one of their meta tags. So if I go over here and type in HTML, look, there they are. HTML tutorial, w3schools.com. And now I bet you, if I go look at their source, if I go view their page source, you watch in their head, there'll be a meta tag. Right there, keywords, look, HTML. It's got a bunch of other stuff too. So, and they've got some scripts and this stuff. Where does that, like, look at this. They got a bunch of stuff, guys. They know what they're doing. So you guys should really go check them out. So here, like, you can also add a description, like free web tutorials on HTML and CSS. And then you can add the author of the page and your name, smiley face. And then you can do refresh. And what that content means right there, you might be thinking 30. What is that for? It's how long it's going to be until it refreshes the page. And so if you wanted it to be 30 seconds, you could put it to 0 and it would be an instant refresh. You could put it to 5, it would wait 5 seconds, then refresh. So here's a description of the meta tag. It's a pretty long description. So metadata is data or information about data. The meta tag provides metadata about the HTML document. Metadata will not be displayed on the page, but will be machine parsable. Meta elements are typically used to specify page description, keywords, author of the document, last modified, and other metadata. The metadata can be used by browsers, how to display content or reload page, search engines, keywords, or other web services. And then meta tags always go inside the head element. But see, I wanted to say one thing. Where was it? Like with the refresh. Like I said, this goes in seconds. So, like people, if you've ever looked on a weather site and it refreshes, that's what they're using. They're setting it to a matter of like 10 minutes in seconds. But that wraps up this video. Thanks for watching and subscribe until next time. And so there's W3 Schools one more time for you before you go. Again, that is www.w3schools.com. Got it highlighted. You can pause the video here and go to that site. It's a really good site. And bye. Like a bullet train.
moving like the speed of sound. Feet can't keep on the ground, can't stay in one place. Keep moving like a bullet train, like a bullet train. Moving like the speed of sound.